Somebody, ooh, hold on, is waiting. They is waiting for me. I'm probably don't use this one. I'm prefer to use my other one. Get on 2 cups. Let's do that. Okay, fine. I guess we'll do it. Somebody is waiting. Anissa. Anissa. Yes. Hey, put my sheets in the dryer for me. You see how annoying? Unplug her. Unplug Alexa because Alexa haven't gotten with the program yet. Alexa is crazy. Put my sheets in the dryer, please. It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Oh man, that song is hilarious. Hey Asia, how are you? How you doing? Jordan, welcome back, girl. Welcome back. How is y'all doing? It's Friday, Friday. Gonna get down on Friday. All pretty gang looking forward to the weekend. It's Friday. Isn't that cute? Ain't that cute? That's so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. I love that freaking deck. It's so cute. Oh man. Hey, how are you? Joanne, thank you for being here, Asia girl. I haven't seen you in a little minute. You usually always moderate for me. I'm like, damn, Asia been with her husband or something. Nah, I'm saying like he been keeping you put up and stuff. I'm like, nah, bring her out, bring her out. I need her. Yeah, it is really cute. It's super cute. Joanne, how are you? Man, this is actually a deck I will never give away. Sorry. I've given away a lot of decks and Oracle cards, you know, to my subscribers. I'm probably going to have another giveaway. I'm not going to lie, y'all. By the end of the year for Christmas, yeah. We're going to be giving away some Oracle cards, a lot of stuff that I don't use anymore. So make sure you are keeping tabs on that community section because I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I do not like to throw my decks away at all because I feel bad. But usually when my cards become like all like, I don't know, like the card stock gets like too like this, I usually get rid of them and stuff. That's just my OCD. I just get rid of them. How y'all doing? It is Friday. It is Friday. Readings are by donation. Okay. Readings are by donation. You have to donate if you would like an answer. There is not a specific price. However much you can donate, that's fine. But just understand the more you donate, the more questions and the you get to ask in the more detail. All right. That's all, y'all. That's all we got. We have a list here. That way you know which place in line you are. I mean, I really could have finished using this one because I still have some space, but yeah, when it's crossed out, that means I've already done those people. So you'll know when your time is coming for your reading. So I have my PayPal posted in the white bubble at the top of the chat. I have my Apple Pay and I also have my Chime, but you can also see my Chime here if you have Chime banking. That's what I have. You could use the pay a friend option in there, okay? No super chat, guys. Super chat YouTube. When you pay through YouTube, they rob us. So if you send $10, just understand we're going to get like 5, okay? So I do not take super chat, ladies and gentlemen. That has already been said at the top of the chat. It says no super chat YouTube payments. If you send by that, I cannot take that. Okay. No super chats, no super chats. PayPal, Apple Pay, and Chime. If you send by super chat, you're gonna get half of the reading that you would have received. Okay. So I see what you might call it, send $20. She's probably new here. It's okay. It's okay. We all make, mistakes. I can still count that 20. I just can't refund it to you because once you send it through YouTube, it goes to Google. It goes to their payroll, and I have no control over the payroll. I can't do a refund. So I can apply $10 from what you sent because YouTube takes half of the super chats anyway. I don't know why they take our money, but that's what they do. So I will charge it as $10 credit, and you can send the other 10 through PayPal, Apple Pay, or Chime, and you could still get your $20 reading. Okay. But y'all, please no super chat. Please, 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 no. It's just like, please. It's okay. It's all right. Some people are new to live readings on YouTube, so it's understandable. I just recently broke up with someone. I want to know if he's hiding. Okay, so like I said, I can do your reading still with what you sent. It's just you're not gonna get the full value of a $20 reading. You'll just get a $10 answer. Okay. If you want the $20 answer, just send the other 10, okay, through one of the payment methods, and I will give you that $20 answer. That $10 on the super chat will be credited towards your reading, okay? But the reason why I don't take super chat is not because I don't want to. It's because two things. YouTube is going to take half of the earnings, and B, you're not going to get that until the 21st of every month. Okay. And the pay cycle already closed. So I'm not going to get that $20 this month. It's going to come in November 21st. Okay. PayPal is all posted, y'all. Look at the top in the bubble. You see PayPal link. You see everything, whichever one you have. $20 or more donators get to choose the deck that they want. And if not, I will choose a deck of my choice. Okay, it's probably going to be the one that I always use on my channel. You don't have to send the full 20 again. You could just send 10. Okay. Or what's her name? Joanne. Or we can just keep it as that, but you're gonna just get a $10 response as opposed to a 20. 20 obviously would get you more detail. 10 would be a brief answer. So I mean, it's up to you how you want to proceed. I wish I could play some music, but my daughter has the iPad, and without that iPad, these children do go crazy. They go loco. They go loco. Go loco. Go loco. Okay, cool. If you have Apple Pay as well, you have an iPhone, you could also send using Apple Pay. But other than that, then we good. Another option is you can go on my website and just choose the $10 channel messages reading. Choose that on there, and then you can just put in your debit or credit card using my site, and we can still do it. All right, so if not, then we'll just proceed with the $10. Now, you said you broke up with somebody and you want to know what they've been hiding. So did you break up with this person because you think they've been like cheating on you or something? And also I'm gonna need that person's name. Joanne and whoever she just broke up with. Put you on the list. Where's my marker? Where are you? Don't hide from me, friend. I don't even know what I have my marker with. And this one's about to go out. So, let me see. I don't want to eat this. This one's going to go out. Let me see. Joanne. It's about to go out. I need to order me some new markers. I think, you know what? I think my daughter has something to do with it. Always taking my markers and stuff. I know she got something to do with it. Michael. I'm not sure what he's doing. I have no evidence, but I feel he's hiding. Okay, so I mean, let's see what's going on, honey. Roman's intuition don't fail him, you know. So, what is both of your signs, Michael? When it comes to Joanne here, what was he hiding from Joanne? What was Michael hiding from Joanne? What was Michael hiding from Joanne, Michael? I mean, has he been doing anything like crazy or anything like that? Like, have you, other than you just kind of, you know, feeling things, but has he done anything crazy? He's a Capricorn. Okay, what has Michael been hiding from Joanne? What has Michael been hiding anything from Joanne? Has Michael been hiding anything from Joanne? That's the question. 3 of Wands. Oh. I used to have Cash App, baby, but I don't, unfortunately. They shut me down. They shut me down. So, but yeah, I just take Apple Pay now. So what he's hiding, if he's hiding anything, is the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. I see it very clearly, girl. You were right. So here's the deal. I don't think that he was like full-blown cheating on you or full-blown making moves, but I do feel like he was getting ready to. So you basically caught him right before he decided to. Hi, Eli. Hi, babes. How are you? I was just thinking about you last live. How are you? Thank you for being here. How are you, my Aries King? How you doing? How you doing? I get way too excited, like seeing, like talking to my subscribers. I think I need mental health, but that's for another story and another time and another place. All right. So yeah, you caught him basically before he was going to do that, because the Three of Wands while you're in a relationship is not good. Okay, the Three of Wands is some freak who basically is looking out there, and it's like you got the door open. It doesn't look like it on this card, but this is often someone who's seeking, and keeping their options open. Um, Also, the Seven of Cups came out, so yeah, I do feel like he was look at his booty. I think he was looking at his options. I don't know. Yeah, he definitely was. And that's probably why you felt a disconnect from him, because to be honest, he did feel disconnected from you. This is the Four of Cups. You see the cup is right here. This person looks like they're not interested in it. So I do feel like he started to feel apathetic or bored or just something like that, to where it's like he was like, well, yeah, let me go ahead and just get on a dating app and, I don't know, start looking at people or something. But it doesn't feel like he was full blown like making moves. You get what I'm saying? So I think you were right in terms of feeling like there's a disconnect, because I do see that there was one for sure. And that he was getting ready to kind of maybe explore some options here. I call the Seven of Cups like my Tinder card, okay? My online dating, swiping and looking at all this extra shit. All right. We got the Eight of Wands, which is the internet card as well. So I do feel like he was probably online, maybe like flirting, swiping, stuff like that. Whatever the case may be. What was Michael hiding from Joanne? What was Michael hiding from Joanne, Michael? Ooh, that just jumped out. What he was hiding? The Ten of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords. Okay, and the Five of Swords. Ooh, okay, so it feels like, you said you're an Aries, he's a Capricorn. It feels like he was searching for like fulfillment somewhere else. That's just what it feels like. He was searching for his happiness somewhere else. And that's not good for a relationship, obviously. Yeah, the Five of Swords is that energy of him thinking about like, leaving his relationship with you. I feel like he would have been ready if he found the perfect opportunity or person. I definitely feel like he would have jumped ship. Okay. And explored things with somebody else. I think he was just waiting for the stars to align. He was waiting for the right person, the right time before he left you. So yeah, I definitely think that, he was not all the way in on your relationship whatsoever. Okay. You say you've been staying, minding my business. That is good. That is good, honey. Let me see if I got any, shit. Okay, if you send by Apple Pay, y'all, please let me know, because I have to check. It's not gonna alert me. When did he stop caring? I mean, that right there, that would require, that's why I said the $20 donation would have been sufficient. But this is all the information I can give you as far as $10, okay? But I do think he was ready and waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect person to come around, and he would have left you for that person, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, that's not the first time that I've heard a Capricorn doing that. Like, Capricorns are kind of like opportunists. Like, if they feel like they can do better than you, they will try to find a replacement, and they will leave you for somebody else. They do that all the time. So yeah. Wait for me. Okay, I'm trying. Oh, you're good. Mo. You are good. I'm still available. I'm still here. Checking in from UK. Can I send a donation? Yeah, you sure can. Welcome UK. And that's actually one of the places I've always wanted to go. Ooh, let's hope my man take me. Because he's been everywhere. He's been to Amsterdam. He's been all these cool places before we met. And I'm like, okay, well, you better take me to UK. Okay, take me. You ain't going nowhere without me, mother. You ain't going nowhere without me. All right, y'all. So there is no wait time right now. Okay. If you would like a reading, there is no wait time. PayPal. $20 or more donators get to choose their deck. Okay, remember, the more you send, the more questions you get to ask, the more detail you receive within your reading. And the less you send, obviously, the opposite will be true. The less detail you receive and the less questions you get to ask me. Okay. He better take. Oh man, I'm pretty sure he would. He already said that. He's a Sag rising, so he's always on it. He loves to travel. That's just his thing. I told him the next time he go anywhere, he better take me. I know that much. Whoo, tell me about it. Oh my goodness. I would love to try that. I would love to try the fish and chips, man. I know that shit bussin'. You know, United States ain't got nothing on that fish and chips. Okay? Ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I've always thought about either living in the UK. That's actually a country, I would move to for sure. Hopefully they like black people. No, I'm playing. I would move there, or I've thought about moving to like China. I don't know. Like, I would want to live in like Thailand or something. Bye. I would definitely live over there. Atlante. Okay. All right. All right. What is your question? Choose which deck you want and then which question you have. A very diverse place. Mine a Pisces. Okay. But in a very I don't know. I just, at this point in my life, I've never had more of a strong desire to travel than I do now. I don't know. Like, I have a strong desire to do that. I just want to get the heck out of the United States. I've never been out of the United States ever. So. But I definitely know I'm probably going to need a Xanax on that plane ride, because me and going over large bodies of water does not sit well with me. Okay? I will have a panic attack. So before I get on that plane, I'm going to go to my doctor and say I need a prescription for the plane ride. Okay? I don't give a damn. I'm definitely going to take one. You got some Sagittarius in your chart? I do have Sagittarius in my chart. Not in my big three. I have Sagittarius in my Pluto. No, isn't it my Pluto? Yeah, in my Pluto. And it's also in my 7th house. So the way I transform, the way I grow, the way, I grow as a person is through traveling and new experiences. So that it makes sense for Sag to be in my Pluto. And the 7th house is the planet of the house of marriage. So whoever I'm with is gonna need to maybe not be a sun Sag, but he's gonna have to be that type of guy that likes to travel and have new experiences and be open-minded, because that's how I am. I need you to want to try different food. I want us to go to Thailand. Okay, I want us to try different cultures, honey. That's how I am. I want to go to India. I want to do all that. I don't like a closed-minded guy at all. Okay, baby, thank you. Got you. All right, let's see. Somebody else on this. Okay, this marker's going on. I'm gonna have to use my purple one. That's what we're gonna have to do. My purple one. Who was that? Someone said again. Josephine. And I think that's why I don't really do well with like earth sign men, because they be too rigid. Like anytime I talk to like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn men, they like to just kind of stick to their comfort zone, and they don't like to try new foods and stuff. And I'm just like, ugh, please, someone, where's the gun already? Just shoot me if this is what I'm supposed to be with, because that is not what I do not want nothing to do with no shit like that. Alante, I'm here, honey. Alante, I'm waiting for you to choose the deck you want and then type your question, please. Now, I've tried Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn men, and they all just make me feel like I want to shoot myself. Because, the way I'm so goofy and I laugh, they don't understand it. They always ask me, oh, what's so funny? Or, like, how is that funny? And I'm just like, oh my God, like, you have no soul. And then they think I'm probably like on drugs because I have like a bubbly personality, and it just does not work. I got Josephine on the list as well. Right now we're waiting on Alante. And I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say anything's wrong with Aries men. I mean, nothing's wrong with them, but they're just not. I don't think that they are the best for me, because every Aries man that I've ever met is so damn about themselves, and I just can't get over the me first mindset and you second. Okay, like I just can't get over the lack of consideration at times, and it's just not. It's not for me. Who else did I get? Let me see. Magdalena. Okay. Guys, you will be able to see which place on the list you are on. You are in. That'll let you know if we've done yours already. Magdalena, was that yours? I don't know, like, and don't get me wrong, I've talked to Aries men who have Pisces in their chart, and water in their chart, or Aries men who are like born in March, like closer to Pisces, and I don't know what it is, but they still give me a vibe of, I will put myself first before I put you first, or I will put my friends first before I put you first. And that was a problem that I had with my last Aries. Don't get me wrong, the chemistry is amazing, but he was way too selfish, and he was so impulsive. Like, he'll do things without even talking to me about it first. Like, why are you going out with your friends randomly, drinking and getting into trouble? That's just the type of thing I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I need somebody who's a little bit more like considerate and willing to talk things out. And the way he operates, he's not like that at all. He don't operate like that at all. Like, he is totally like way different. You're gonna have to wait, baby. I am working. Thank you, Miss Stella. You got to wait. But yeah, it's just not gonna work for me. Anyway, I want the one in the middle. Okay, cool. We're gonna do the middle one. All right. Let's see. Can someone tell her, please? Oh, no, I'm here. welcome. So go ahead with your question. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, with water in the chart, like, they could be sweet at times, but the sweetness is not consistent, which bothers me. Like, I need someone who could be sweet on a consistent basis, not when every spur of the moment, when you get a burst of wanting to be lovey, like, I need you to be consistent with with the sweetness and the romance. Okay, Alante, can you tell Alante that I'm waiting on their question? Because we already got you chosen for the second one. Y'all, please look. Okay, I have you right here, but the name is Magdalena. You're not Magdalena. You just sent from that PayPal. Okay, so you are Joanne. But yeah, I did receive it. I sure did. Alante. And then Josephine, thank you for your generous donation. Josephine sent $40, everybody. Thank you so much. Hey, Bella Wella, how are you? How's my Bella Wella? How's my boo? It's been a long time. What sign is your guy again? He's a June Cancer. He's actually a cusp. So he's a Gemini Cancer cusp. He's a Cancer, but he has like Gemini influences. And then he has a Libra moon like me. We're both Libra moons. I want to know what's going on behind my back. Going on behind your back with who, by the way? Like with a love interest? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I find that Cancer men, for me specifically, are the only ones that can consistently give me that, you know, romantic, lovey-dovey shit that I need. Like, I've tried with the other signs, y'all. I've tried. But they irritate me so bad. I've tried. Alante, you want to know what's going on behind your back when it comes to who or what? Damn. Eli, can you tell Alante that they may be lagging? They may need to come out and come back into the live. I don't do July Cancer, man. I do not do July Cancers. Men, I don't do it. Those are the true crazy ones, but the June ones definitely give me the balance that I need. Because they give me the intellectual side of a Gemini, but then they also give me the loving side of a Cancer. So it works for me. Yes, my baby dad. Okay, your child's father. Okay, so what's going on between you and your child's father? Okay, Alante and her child's father. What's going on? What does Alante need to know about her child's father? What does Alante need to know about that? Queen of... So when you say, like, okay, July Cancer men, or those are the cancers that you will be probably getting ready to get go in the orange jumpsuit. Okay, because they are another whole. They are the demon. My child's father is a July Cancer, and he is as crazy as they come. And that's because they're close to Leo, so they get that aggressive, they got that like hot-headed, jealous energy, and I mean, it's not for me. It may be for someone else, but it ain't for me. Are you guys like involved with each other still, or what? Alante's child's father, what does she need to know about this situation? Alante's child's father. No, we broke up 2 days ago. So what I feel, what's your sign? What I feel when it comes to your child's father is that he's definitely not the most healthiest person to be with. Okay, I don't really feel like he's your highest path for emotional fulfillment at all. At all. And the thing about it is, I feel like this connection for him, this is more of a connection of convenience, I feel, okay? So he may like the things that you do for him. And it's kind of giving, yeah, it's giving, okay, well, Alante to me is convenient. I know she'll be here whenever I need her, and that's that. But it's not giving like, I genuinely love Alante, and you know, I want to give her exactly what she gives me. I want to make you happy as much as, it's not about that. It's more about how you make him feel. You know, the things that you do for him, the physical things that he feels he gets from you, that he benefits from. So I feel like that's why he would want to keep you around. Also because with you know, of the history and whatnot, Queen of Pentacles, so he keeps you around. The Nine of Cups, look how smug that freak is. Do you see how smug he is? He's sitting down, got his arms crossed. He got all these cups that's filled up, and he just feel like he got it like that. Okay, so when it comes to you, I feel like he's looking at it as, I got her like that. I got it like that. Whatever I want, whatever I need, I know Alante will give it to me. Okay, even if I abandon her or treat her like whatever, like, he feels like you will always have his back and you will always be there. So that's convenience, and that is also taking you for granted. Okay, that's what he got going on, and maybe you were able to sense that. Now, was he messing with other people the whole time? We do have the Seven of Cups, so that is a card of choices, options. So with that energy alone, it is very possible that he could have been mingling himself with other people. Now, I'm not going to say physically, okay, but yeah. Was Alante's child's father dealing with other women, you know, while they were together? Alante's child's father. Ooh, girl. Yeah, he was definitely keeping secrets. The High Priestess is a card of secrecy. All right. So you couple that in with the Moon, which means options. And then we got the Seven of Swords, which is a betrayal, deception, being sneaky. Yeah, that's what it's about. He was definitely messing with other people, for sure. He got mad because you stopped giving him. See what I said? Look, y'all see how accurate Pretty is? See what I said? It's convenient. You're convenient to him. So he's with you for the things you can provide. And when you don't give it to him, he will have a tantrum and he will treat you some kind of way. Okay? Yeah. So with that being said, I do think he was being shady, honey. He was being shady. He was telling you the things. Yep, Knight of Cups. Telling you what you want to hear. Whispering sweet nothings in your ear. But going behind your back in line. Okay? That's exactly what he was doing. Yeah, but deep down with the Eight of Cups, he didn't feel emotionally attached to you at all. So this wasn't about emotional attachment. This was about convenience and codependency. That's what this was about. Sexual or communication. I can't get into if it's sexual or not. I mean, all right, let me see. Because, I mean, if we pull like the Knight of Wands and the Devil, it could mean sexual or even the lovers. But Seven of Cups could just mean like kind of just checking out your options, maybe talking to people online. I'm hearing also through an app, something, okay? Clarify this Seven of Cups for Alante's child's father. Was he cheating on her? Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Moon. Ooh. What's your child's father sign, by the way? We got all this Pisces energy. Okay, so I feel like he there is someone that he actually liked, girl. I'm sorry, but I do think that. There's somebody here that he made a connection with. That he was talking to, flirting with, you know, stuff like that. But he was trying to purposely keep it hidden from you. So he had a secret affair going on, and he actually has feelings for this other person, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He got feelings for that person. Two of Cups. That's an emotional connection. He's a Pisces. Okay, well, y'all see how accurate Pretty is. Yeah, he probably connected with another Pisces, or he could have been connected with um maybe a Cancer. Two of Cups is Cancer. Could also be Aquarius too. Seven of Swords, that's Aquarius. So just know he was connecting with somebody here behind your back. For sure. Oh, so he never loved me, did love someone else. Okay, well, that's all I can cover for what you donated. I do have to move forward. But yeah, that motherfucker, is a liar. The boy's a liar. The boy's a liar. No, I don't feel, unfortunately, energetically, that he loves you. No, he does not love you. He loves what you can do for him, what you give him. Whether that's sex, whatever, but it's not coming from a genuine place of love. No, it is not. His emotions and his feelings seem to be wrapped up in somebody else. Like I said, the more you donate, the more information I can cover. But right now, that's all I can cover, okay? What, Anissa?
I'm trying to get the I need something because the iPads keep dying.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. Go get the other block. Bring the other block over here. Because you about to irritate me with this iPad stuff. Hold on, you guys. Josephine, you are next. So you can go ahead and choose the deck that you want here, okay? 1, 2, or 3. Okay, this is yours. Hold on, y'all, because you're the one who took it here. She need, don't let her in here. She need to go. I don't need my cat aggravating me right now because she is very clingy. She is very, very clingy. Oh, Lord. Number 1. Why all y'all choosing one, man? Choose another deck, y'all. Come on, man. Hi, Arshawn. What next reading, Alante? Arshawn, yeah, actually, I've only gotten 4 people, so I am taking 5 more. You will be the 5th person. Okay. He's got baggage. You want 3? Which one was 3? Okay, well, let's just do this one for you then. Why you keep changing it, Josephine? Which one you want? The link is gone. You don't see the link up there. Eli, could you repost my information? Do you see it in the pinned comment? Why is it not there? Money issue. Okay, this is number 3. It disappeared. What the hell? Can you go all the way to the top of the chat, Eli, and see if you see it in the chat? The next time, I'll probably be on here tomorrow too. Josephine, I already got the deck that you want, okay? Because this is number 3. It won't let me scroll to top. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. Okay, so Josephine, you're Libra. This person's a Scorpio. You said this person wants to take it slow or something. You want to know what's the intentions. What is their name, please, Josephine? What's your person's name? Okay, Asia. Okay, so not Arshawn, because I'm waiting on Arshawn. Okay, this would be Asia. Okay. Wale. Okay, what are Wale's true intentions with Josephine? Wale's true intentions with Josephine. Ace of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay. Not bad. And you said he's new. Yeah, so I mean he looks pretty damn new. He fresh out the damn he fresh off the girdle, girl. Okay. Yeah, this person, he likes you a lot. He already has strong feelings for you. I think that he's definitely hoping that this is love. He's hoping it's love. You say you're a Libra, he's a Scorpio. He's hoping for love with you. That's what he wants right now. So what is Wale's true intentions with Josephine? 3 of Wands. Have you guys seen each other yet? And what's your sign? Are you a Gemini? This looks like Gemini reading I just did today. No, you said Libra. I wonder if you have some Gemini in your chart. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do that, Alante. You seen each other in person already? Okay. Well, these true intentions with Josephine. Yeah, so I mean, I definitely see what you mean about him wanting to like take it slow. I was just about to say that. Is he younger? Because he's kind of giving like a little nervous or just a little intimidation there with you. Slightly immature here. Okay, with the Page of Cups. Six of Wands. So I do feel like he feels like you're a big deal to him for sure. And I feel like he does feel a little intimidation. I'm not gonna lie to you. He does put you on a pretty high pedestal. So he kind of like questions his abilities. Like, can I really like be that person for you? Like, can I be that man for this person that's way older than me, obviously? So it's a little bit of uncertainty for him. Yeah, the moon is here. I think he's hiding that those thoughts from you. Eight of Swords. He's wrapped up in his head about it. Yeah. He has some doubts about your connection, even though he does hope that this is love. And I think the doubt is just coming from him. And just it has nothing to do with you. It's really him. He's going to have to work his way around his fears first before he will take any like bigger steps with you. You get what I'm saying? That's the first obstacle. You got fears too? So if you pick up on any resistance from him, in like a little hot and cold type of energy, that's why. It's not that he doesn't like you or have feelings. I think he just second guesses himself very often. He overthinks a lot. But he's a soulmate for you, girl. He really is. The connection that you guys have is definitely genuine. Two of Cups. Aw, so cute. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles is showing, but he definitely sees potential with you. Yeah, so the only obstacle right now is really him kind of putting aside these fears that he has with you and these doubts and these worries. I can't force him to. I think all you can do is just give him time. You know what? If I come to your engagement, you have to come to mine then, okay? You gotta come to mine. Bye. This freak gonna be my husband. Bye. I don't care what he said. Bye. Look, I already called my boo. I already told him that I'm his wife. I already told him that. And he didn't even say nothing. He did not even put up no resistance with that. He was like, yeah, I know you are my wife. I'm like, oh, okay. Don't make me go to damn, go start shopping for a dress. Because I am that damn mentally ill, okay? I will put me a dress on layaway very quickly, okay? I'm like, no, this motherfucker did not just say that. I mean, usually if you tell a guy, like, you bring up marriage or you bring up stuff like that, and he tells you hell no, or he gets scared, that's because he doesn't see you as that person. But I did that with him on purpose. I purposely said that. I was like, I don't know why you play. You know I'm your wife. And he was like, yeah, you are. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, no, I almost lost my mind for a second. Oh, but no, you know what? If I cut you, I should just go ahead and cut about, okay? Cut about crazy wedding. But yeah, girl, you and this person are soulmates. I think he just needs to kind of like get the courage to really make the moves he want to make with you and stop being so intimidating and scared. But I think he could. I think he could eventually get that courage here, because the strength talks about courage, all right, and bravery. I think he could. Is your person talking to anyone else? Okay, well, let's ask that question. Because right now, Three of Wands will show that he's looking forward, to this connection with you. He's already made his mind up to pursue it, though. All right. Is Wale talking to other people? Josephine wants to know, is Wale talking to other people? Wale. Is Wale talking to other people, other love interests? Wale. Is Wale talking to other people, other love interests? Wale. Ace of Pentacles. Is Wale talking to other people, other love interests? Josephine wants to know. Okay, so what I will say, I do feel like there is someone else in his energy, or someone was in his energy. Okay. Yeah. But I kind of feel like it's something about how it's not someone that he seriously give a fuck about, though. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want you to be upset, but I have to tell you the truth. I do feel like this person that he was fucking with was like a casual connection. Like somebody that he was just like maybe hooking up with or something like that. We got the Queen of Wands. This person could be a Leo. Could be a Leo or a fire sign, also Aries or Sagittarius, okay? That's not your energy. You said you're a Libra. I don't think that's your energy. I think he was having something like with that person in the past. Yeah, I don't know how recent it was, but we do have the Knight of Wands, all right? That Knight of Wands is a card of flings and whatnot. So I just think that that person is there. But I do feel like he's trying to move away from that. You got the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like he's trying to leave that behind or move away from that type of vibe. I think that, I don't know, because I don't want to say for certain, because I'm not in his phone. But because the Knight of Wands is there right now, I do feel it's possible he could still have her in his energy. Okay. She definitely a fire sign. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's a Scorpio. What else you thought, girl? Of course he was a hoe. But the Six of Swords is important here, because that means that he's getting on that ship and he's starting that mental transition of moving away from fleeing, superficial, and he may be moving forward towards his connection with you. Okay. Clarify the Six of Swords for Wale as far as if he's been seeing other people, talking to other people. Yeah, you see, we have the Ten of Swords. Girl, he's trying to put that to an end. He's moving towards leaving that alone, putting that cycle to an end. It feels like he's trying to cleanse himself from that. He doesn't want that. Or at least that's going to be his energy in the near future, okay? That's exactly what he's doing. Emperor. He could have been involved with an Aries. But I feel like he's moving, he's kind of outgrowing that need to just kind of be sleeping around or like be around. You get what I'm saying? The Emperor is a guy who's more like trying to prepare himself for a serious monogamous relationship. Okay, so I do think that's where he's heading. All right. I mean, personally, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I'm an Aquarius, I'm very logical. But at the end of the day, y'all have to understand, if you're not exclusive, you don't have an agreement with that yet, you are talking to someone new. Of course, they could have other flings. Of course, they can be talking to other people. Is that a reason for you to just not talk to them? No. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't have a commitment yet. You guys ain't talked about that. Okay? So keep things rational and logical. Anybody you got with could have been fucking whoever. How would you know? They could lie and tell you they didn't. But at the end of the day, it just depends on where their energy is headed now. Are they still wanting to do that? And from what it looks like, no. He's moving towards something like monogamous and something more serious. So I don't think that's what he wants to keep on doing. Now, if you both agree to only see each other, or you guys agree to be in a full-blown relationship and he's doing that, that's different. But if y'all just knew, y'all talking, please don't just dump that man just because of that, because that's going to be kind of crazy. Like, why would you do that? I mean, I understand it's hurtful, but realistically and logically speaking, he didn't make a commitment to you just yet. Okay. All right. So yeah, he's trying to move forward from that. Did you have any other questions? Because see, and this is his card, Scorpio. This is him. See what I'm trying to say? Rebirth. This is transformation. He's transforming. He's changing his ways. Slowly but surely, he's changing. He's moving away from that. Why? Because of justice. You're a Libra. Justice is the Libra card. So he may be, you know, moving towards you and moving towards having morals, having values, and acting like a man of character, okay? And not just sleeping around and whatever the case may be. And then bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So it feels like he's wanting a relationship. He's wanting something long term. That's kind of how he's thinking, okay? So that's good. Now, if I told you, girl, he's still fucking around, he still wanna, because I would tell you that, but no, he's not. I don't feel like that's what he wants to keep doing. Okay, so London, you sent. What? Okay, so you sent. Did you send Alante? Let me see. Okay, so if you have to go pick up the kids, you still have 3 people ahead of you, so it's gonna be some time. You'll have at least maybe 40 minutes before we get to you. So at least within the next hour, you should be able to come back, okay? Because our Sean sent 40, so his is already going to be very detailed, okay? So. All right, Josephine, so I'm trying to see, did you have any other questions? That's all? So we have obsessed with you. You have in love with you. So yeah, he definitely is getting more obsessed with you. This could also indicate that his feelings are becoming more strong for you. He's in love, girl. He already got strong feelings for you. And that's also why he's moving away from that hookup type of culture, because I think his heart is starting to go in another direction. All right. And then you have gentleman, respectful, courteous, and caring towards you. So he wants to be respectful, courteous, and caring. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Will he heal from his abandonment issues? Okay. Will Wale heal from his abandonment issues? Josephine wants to know, will Wale heal from his abandonment issues? You got the King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Sun, and the Fool. Yes, but let me tell you something. He will heal from it, but he can only heal from it if the person that he's with I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, because it kind of feels like in order for him to heal from it, he will need to meet somebody that helps him heal from it. Okay, look, that's just what it say. So he will need somebody who's nurturing, someone who's loving, someone who's loyal, faithful, and warm towards him. The Empress, aka you. Okay, that is Libra. In order to free himself from that. Okay. So if he can find somebody that's able to be consistent and someone who will always, who will be there for him and treat him the way he wants to be treated, yes, he will heal from it for sure, okay? Overall, the answer is yes. But it feels like he needs a little help with that. I don't know. Yeah, he needs help. The world. I think it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. It's starting to get dark. It kind of feels like his healing is gonna come from his relationship. Once he's in a secure relationship and whatnot, I think that's when he's going to really transform and heal. That's why I feel like he's trying to move away from hookups, because it's empty for him and he only feels worse. So I feel like once he's in a loving relationship and connection here, that's like the key to him healing from that, okay? I don't just 100% just be like, oh, well, you need someone to help you heal. But sometimes, love can heal people. Absolutely. I do believe that. Love can heal people. Especially when you're being loved properly. I mean, look at Sierra. She was with Future's freaky self. And she was a mess. And she met Russell. And yes, he did heal her. He did heal her. Okay, so I do believe it's totally possible. I feel like he sounds like me, because he might have either a Libra moon or a Libra, like a North node or something in Libra. In Libra North nodes, that's how they heal. They heal through harmonious and loving relationships, okay? That's how they heal. All right. Joanne is next. Okay, Joanne. Go ahead and type your question. You sent 10. No, November 11th, he's a Scorpio, but I'm talking about like his moon sign. He could be a Libra, because that sounds like me. That definitely sounds like me. All it takes is one loving relationship, and I feel like I'm on top of the world. Bye. Stay in touch. You got my email. Still subscribe. We can heal each other. Okay. All right. Did Michael ever really love me like he said? Or was he lying the whole time? Okay. Did Michael ever really love Joanne? Did Michael ever really love Joanne? The Tower and the Chariot. Did Michael ever really love Joanne? Do you guys have children or anything like that? Were you guys, how long were you guys together? Did Michael ever really love Joanne? Long distance, 8 months. Did Michael ever really love Joanne? Okay, so the answer to that is, I feel no. I don't really feel like it was based on like genuine love at all. I think he felt very attracted to you, okay? King of Wands, Tower, Chariot, King of Pentacles. Did Michael ever really love Joanne? 3 of Wands. And I'm starting to think that, like, when it came to him and what I told you earlier, I feel like what he really didn't tell you, which he should have told you, was that the long distance was something that he wasn't really feeling it, okay? As much as he said he was. I think that could also be part of it. But did he ever love you with these cards? No. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. This is about like stability, security. Maybe he just kind of thought things could be secure with you. Like he looked at you as someone that he could be like stable with. But this is not, stability doesn't equal love or anything like that. Okay? It does not equal that. So what's lacking here is cups. So if you want to know if someone ever had emotions for you, you definitely want to see the cup suit. You don't see any cup suit here. It's only King of Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Swords, Tower. But like I said, I think that he may have seen you as someone that he could, you know, have security with. For sure. I mean, people do that. Some people get into relationships for the wrong reason. They may see somebody and be like, oh, well, we want the same things. We align on the same values. Like, we both want a family. We both want this and that. But that doesn't mean that they got together just off of love, you know? So I think that he's seeing that potential with you for that. And don't get me wrong. I feel like he is the type of guy who, you know, wants a relationship. He wants to settle down. He wants all that stuff. But I can't really say that the main driver for him being with you had to do with love, okay? Ace of Swords. Because if anything, when I asked earlier about what he's hiding or if he's even hiding anything, I got the 10 of Cups. So I kind of feel like, why is that not coming out for if he loved you? You know, if he ever truly loved you, you would expect to see that 10 of Cups come out now. So I kind of feel like he was looking for that fulfillment that he didn't really have with you, that emotional side of it. Even though with you, he's seen the practical side of it, all right? He knows you're somebody who has worth. He knows you have value. He knows you're the type of person that he could, you know, wife. Like, I feel like he's seen you as wifey material and stuff, but I just don't think the emotional component was really there, though. All right? That's what I would say. Asia, go ahead and get ready, honey. Go ahead and get ready. How much did Asia send? Hold on. Okay, so you're an Aquarius, you're with Virgo. How does Christian feel since the argument that you guys had? All right, Asia, pick which deck you want, honey. 1, 2, or 3. 2 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, or the Queen of Cups. Deck 1, okay. You guys live together or you don't? Because I know you say you're all engaged. Are you guys actually married or just engaged? And how long ago was this argument? Engaged, okay. How does Christian feel since the argument with Asia? How does Christian feel since the argument with Asia, please? Three of Wands reverse. I mean, you don't have to share, but you mind telling me what the argument was about? Or just briefly, was it something like a deal breaker, non-negotiable? Was it a toxic argument? Was it just something you guys just didn't agree with? How does Christians feel about Asia since their argument? How does Christian feel about Asia since their argument? How does Christian feels about Asia since their argument, please? Okay, so we got the Three of Wands reverse. We got the King of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. Regarding an old client of his and also lied about it when I asked if he'd been... Like, as in, like, going behind your back, like, flirting? Like, you think he has an interest in that freak? Three of Cups in the Hierophant. You have 2 3s here. You got 2 3s, girl. I'm not gonna lie, it's giving, I've made a decision. It's giving, potentially, because for the Three of Wands to be reversed, it's like, whatever he was seeing with you before, he may not see it anymore, though. Because upright, the Three of Wands could be like, okay, you know, I want to plan for our future. You know, I want to do this together and let's do this. But now it's just like, yeah, I don't think I see it with us anymore. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a feeling of wanting to walk away, okay? A lack of emotional fulfillment, not being happy, okay? He's showing up as emotionally detached. He might be thinking about calling things off with you. I'm not gonna lie. He could be thinking about that. Maybe thinking about just being friends. How does Christian feel about Asia since their argument? How does Christian feel about Asia since their argument? I don't know, but he feels like it's something about the beliefs. He don't agree with you. You guys don't agree with each other. He might feel like it's okay for him to have a friend. He might just say, "Oh, she's a friend, and I should be able to have friends." Like, I feel like his belief system is exactly that right now. And you might not agree with that, okay? With the Hierophant. And that's why you guys are gonna butt heads about that. Why does a man who's married need to have a I don't know. Me, I don't me personally, I don't deal with no shit like that. If a freak thinks he should have female friends or whatever the case he thinks, then I'm not interested. Yeah, if they had a sexual relationship before, again, but still, he still thinks that there's no problem with that. Even if they had something sexual in the past, to him, he's sticking to his beliefs here. He thinks there's nothing wrong with that. So what does that tell you? He's not taking it into consideration how you feel at all. And that's where you guys are going to butt heads. And if that friendship with that person matters way more than what you guys have, that should send you thinking and reconsidering if this is someone you want to marry. Because it shouldn't be like that at all. At all. Okay, Three of Swords is coming out. Heartbreak, separation. You got all these threes, and it has to do with a third party. Okay? I'm willing to bet that their situation is not just friendly. He probably got some kind of interest in her. Because why else is it such a big deal to him to keep her around? Why else? If you didn't care or have feelings for that person, it should be easy to just not talk. Simple. So what does what's his name? What does Christian want to do going forward here when it comes to Asia in this relationship? What does Christian want to do? What does Christian want to do? Ooh, girl, what the hell? Oh, no. Girl, this motherfucker got some nerve. Oh, no. I don't even want to read what just came out in my hands. I don't want to read it because I feel like slapping the shit out of him. I feel like I want to slap him. And that ain't even my bad, girl. Ooh, unsee it, unsee it, unsee it, pretty, unsee it. No, this motherfucker did not. Okay. I couldn't even get the whole sentence out. And this is when I asked what he wants to do within this relationship, girl. I'm telling you. He wants to do the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Six. He wants to continue staying together, living together, playing house with you, while potentially having some kind of thing going on the side with this other person. The Knight of Wands is not good for a relationship, okay? That is the player card. The Knight of Wands is a guy who could be in a relationship, but he has a wandering eye. He's still pursuing sexual connections with other people. So I feel like he wants to be able to do what he wants while still being with you. Okay? Remember, Pretty said it, girl. I said it. I called it. What he got going on with that girl is not professional. Okay? He has some kind of, maybe if it's just a physical interest, that's why he's so adamant on keeping that bitch around. Okay? So the Seven of Wands is what he's going to do. He's going to make excuses. He's going to defend himself. It says standing your ground, defending yourself. He's going to come up with 101 reasons as to why he should be able to keep her around. And the reason why he's doing that is so that he can have the both situations going on simultaneously. Okay. Bottom of the deck is, oh my God, girl. Okay, so I just picked up this deck, right? And what was left here is the devil. So that means something here. The devil is lust. Okay. So what he wants is both situations going on here. That's what he wants. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. That's you and him. You guys already have a foundation. You guys have already been together. And he wants to be able to have his cake and to eat it too. So expect that he's going to put up more and more resistance to whatever you're telling him. And that's just his way of trying to keep things the way he want to keep it. And Pretty already told you, girl. That's what he wants. That's his goal. Because the Four of Wands is always that card. You say y'all live together. So this is a card of living together. Four of Wands. So when you couple that in with cards such as like impulsivity, lust, you know, being impulsive, stuff like that, he wants to be able to have you at home while he go and fuck around with whoever that is. Okay. And something tells me if he starts getting mad out of nowhere or he seem like he just, it's because he's cheating, girl, okay? I feel like he's going to become increasingly like hot-tempered and always defensive towards you. Like, and they say when you're with a man and he just seems like he cannot stand you, okay, and it's always a problem, he always creating an argument, that means that he's cheating, okay? That's it. That's it. I feel like you're not going to let him do what he wants to do, though, with the Seven of Wands. I also think that's your energy. You're going to be laying down like that's not what it's going to be, and he's going to keep giving you pushback on it. He's going to try to push those boundaries to see if you just let him have his way. He's going to try real hard to get you to get into that program, okay? But remember I told you. Remember I told you. We have unable to resist you. So with this card specifically, I feel like he's having trouble controlling or taming his urges, his physical urges. All right. So I do feel like, you know, he's going to go ahead and give in, girl. And hopefully he hasn't already. But before he does, girl, okay, you need to nip that in the bud and go ahead and make your way out. But sometimes people don't believe the cards, and that's understandable. You don't believe it. It's cool. But maybe you need to see him do it. Maybe you need physical evidence of what I just told you. And that'll give you the push to be like, oh, no, you're not going to do me like that. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Okay. But just understand, this is a huge, huge, huge red flag. Okay. If you ignore it, that's up to you. When I used to pull for y'all, it was fine and dandy. But apparently he's turning into some kind of uncontrollable freak. All right. And that's that. Negative lifestyles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like he's going to start getting into some behaviors that does not coincide with something that is faithful and monogamous. Okay. All right. So that was for Asia. I just got Tamika. I'm Virgo, man. Oof. I ain't gonna lie. I have an ex who's a Virgo, and it's funny that, you know, you came today on here, Asia, but I have an ex who's a Virgo. I'm talking, we were together like probably 10 years ago or something. And he wasn't like, well, he wasn't a cheater and stuff, but he's married now. He's married now, and guess who he's talking to? I just want y'all to guess. Guess who this Virgo is married to and he's talking to? Take a wild, wild, wild guess. Arshawn, baby, it is your turn. Pick which deck you want. Magician, Ten of Cups, or Queen of Cups. Okay, Tamika, I got you on the list. Oh, Arshawn chose a different deck for today, huh? Arshawn like, Lily, go ahead and switch it in. Arshawn switching it up on a Friday, ain't it? But yeah, that Virgo that I used to be with 10 years ago, he's married and he's in my inbox. He's in my inbox. I do not trust Virgo men as far as I can see them. I never will. Never, ever in my life. Along with Leo man. Y'all know that. I do not. Nope. Nope. What is the real reason I haven't? Is it personal? Is he avoiding me? Shall I haven't seen him in a month? That's the real reason why. Okay, so with James again. Let me see. All right, Arshawn. Why hasn't Arshawn ran into James yet at work? Why hasn't Arshawn ran into James yet at work? Why hasn't Arshawn ran into James yet at work? Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Ooh. Queen of Swords? Okay, so the Queen of Swords is typically like a boss or something, like a supervisor. I don't want to say for certain it's because he got fired, but it could be because it does say unemployed and struggle. He could have lost his job. He could have, but I'm not going to tell you that 100% sure. But I would say the probability is there. And it could have been due to arguments on the job or some type of like dispute or problem. And that could be why he was like maybe let go here. Or he could have left. All right. Because the Queen of Swords, King of Swords would indicate some kind of consequence. All right. They represent authority. They typically represent your boss in tarot. So it's either he was reprimanded, okay, you know, written up, whatever the case may be, and as a result got fired or something, or he's the one who actually decided to just leave. Okay, but either way, you know, there's something about the job, you know, there's been some kind of dispute or problem, and that's why you haven't heard from him or you haven't ran into him on the job. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. Let me get a couple more cards. Why hasn't Arshawn ran into James on the job? Why hasn't Arshawn ran into James on the job? King of Wands reverse. I don't know. He may have lost his temper because I think he's an Aries. I don't know. Yeah, he's an Aries. I think you told me. But he probably lost his temper on the job or something. King of Wands reverse is somebody who is a man who definitely could be a little tyrannical, or he can let his anger get the best of him. He has trouble controlling his anger. Okay. So something about being angry, something about getting into some type of verbal thing with someone that may have caused him to not have his job or just be separated from it for right now. Okay. Yep, that's why. But no, it's not because he's trying to avoid you, or it doesn't have anything to do with you. Yeah, King of Wands reverse is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So he needed some type of attitude adjustment. Okay. He may have definitely gotten out of character or with somebody or acted some kind of crazy way here. Now he's separated from the job. Five of Pentacles, that's separation. Hardships and loss, unemployed, struggle. He basically lost his temper. He lost his temper, and that's that. And a judgment was made. A decision was made. That's clarifying the Queen of Swords. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Loss and grief, disappointment. So he lost something by losing his temper or something. He lost something. It could be his job. Because now you have two fives. And if he hasn't taken action towards you yet, that could have something to do with it. Okay. All right. Did you have any other questions about James? Mr. James need to calm it on down, honey. He need to smoke some of the za and just calm it on down, baby. Oh, man. Eli, go ahead and tell Alante that she is next. Hopefully she's still here. I know she said she was dropping the kids off, but it should be 40 minutes now. So, or almost. And if not, I'll just, do Tamika after. Are we and James are coming into union? Will Arshawn and James come into union soon? Is Arshawn and James coming into union soon? Arshawn and James. Is Arshawn and James coming into union soon? Arshawn and James. Okay, so I feel like the first card that came out is the Four of Wands, and you got the Page of Swords. Do you have him on social media or anything? Will Arshawn and James be coming into union soon? Is Arshawn and James coming into union soon? Is Arshawn and James coming into union soon? So what I will say, Arshawn, is that while the union is not immediate, okay, it feels like divine timing is at play here. I feel like the timing is kind of off for a full-blown reunion, but I do think that it is coming, okay? I think you will also hear from him. You will hear from him somewhere within the next 3 weeks. So it could be any time between now and the next 3 weeks. You'll hear from him. He could also be spying on you online. You may notice that. So I feel like the communication part will happen, but the union part is going to take a little bit more time. All right. And the reason why I say this, Four of Pentacles, I think right now he's focused on, like I said, I think he's focused on stability right now. Because especially if he lost his job or he's having money problems, I think see, we have worries. This is the card of worrying, and the Four of Pentacles says boundaries, hoarding, insecurity. So I feel like he may have financial worries right now and insecurities. So I think he's going to be focusing on that first. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. But I do see the flirting. I do see the talking, though, online for sure within the next 3 weeks. But the actual stable union is not coming just yet. That's divine timing. It could take anywhere from 3 to 4 months before you and him could really align in terms of it being stable. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So maybe somewhere October, November, December. By the end of December, even going into January, could be that time frame to where a union can be possible. But right now, I don't feel like he feels as stable. Obviously, if he lost his job or something. So that's what he's focused on. I think you say you're an Aquarius, yeah. Yeah, so for the most part, I think that he may be detached emotionally from the situation with you until he feels more stable in his situation, okay? He may just keep it like flirty and light with you, okay? The moon. Yeah, so it feels like he's trying to rebuild his life or something like that. He's focused on, his priority is stability. You and him, I think I already told you this last week, you may have more of like a hookup or like a casual relationship for now. Okay. I don't really get the vibe that he's looking for love or a relationship right now. He can't even focus on that right now. All right. So just expect that it will be more passionate, more lusty right now between y'all two. So again, you know, communication could happen anytime between now and the next 3 weeks. And I do feel like there's a potential for some kind of encounter that I already told you about that would happen. You bring so much clarity. You're welcome. My daughter has anger issues with that damn Roblox. That damn Roblox be pissing her off, but she just really be going crazy on that damn thing. All right, Alante. What should you say? You said 10. Or will he regret it? Yeah, unless Arshawn has another question, then yeah, it's your turn. We can patiently wait if she's got you right after. We good. Okay, Alante. Is Alante's child's father going to regret how he's treating her in the future? Is Alante's child's father going to regret how he's treating her in the future? Is child's father going to regret it? Unfortunately, this is not giving me regretting it energy. Okay. The World, the Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. If anything, he's showing up as logical and emotionally detached, like I already told you, Alante. So I feel like he's using rationality and logicality to justify the situation. In his head, he's looking at it, well, I don't have feelings for her. Like, I'm not in love with her. That's how he's looking at it. All right. Yeah, this is definitely not giving me energy of regret. That dang on Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but I feel like he's still going to try to, like, ask you for stuff. Like, he's still going to come to you and try to get stuff out of you. I'm telling you, he's looking at you as someone who's just convenient to him. Like, he uses you for whatever he needs to use you for. But that his feelings aren't attached to you, so he's not going to regret it. Well, I don't know who that person is. If you're going to stay with her, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother question. But the Page of Pentacles will tell me that he's going to still ask you for things, okay? Knight of Swords, sorry. He's going to be like in and out. He's only going to literally come to you when he needs something. I think the important thing that you need to understand is that this man he's not emotionally attached to you. So that's all you need to know. That's the first thing you need to do. So if a man does not have any attachment to you emotionally, he's going to do you in the worst way. It doesn't matter. Okay? Yeah, I mean, it is best to just move on because this is not, this is a one-sided dynamic. Okay? Okay, Tamika, welcome back. Choose which deck that you want, and then you can type your question. Doing some cleaning of my son's things this weekend. I really wonder if there's any possibility of a second child. So you want to know... Okay. I know I'm due for a second child, y'all. If Pretty pops up pregnant somewhere within the next 6 months, I just need y'all to just mind your business. Especially Eli. Just mind your business, Eli. Okay, don't be all up in my business. Please don't. Because I know I'm due. And I feel so bad because I wish my daughter had a sibling right now. She's freaking 7. And I wanted them to go to school together. And that's what pisses me off because that's not going to happen now. Yeah, I'm here. I'm open. Currently. All right, so let's see. He's 2. Girl, that's nothing. That's nothing. You still got time. I just wish I had my other, son or daughter, and they could have been at least 3 years apart, but now they're going to be like maybe 7 or 8 years apart. Is there a possibility for Tamika to have another child? Will Tamika have another child? Will Tamika have another child? I ain't gonna lie, it feels like it's not gonna be easy. Obviously, if you did IVF before, that may be what you need again. Okay. So, with the proper planning and everything, and, with the help of that, you should be able to achieve that. All right. But it's showing that it's not going to be just like a walk in the park at all. But I do see children as another child in your future, possibly here with the Ace of Cups. You said you have a son. Could Tamika have another child? It's not gonna be easy, but I feel like you could. It's possible, and that child could be a girl. Okay, I feel like it would because we have the feminine energy coming out, the moon, and the Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. So I feel like if you do, the child could definitely end up being a girl. I'm getting like it could take Eight of Pentacles is like could be 8 months. But I feel like you would conceive like in like a water sign period. So I'm getting Scorpio. Like I feel like you could conceive during like a Scorpio season. Okay. I'm getting somewhere between, I'm hearing 8 months and 2 years. So the soonest it can happen is within 8 months. But the longest it could take is 2 years. Well, I did tell you that I seen somebody for you towards the end of the year. I believe I told you that with your last reading. I love it for us Aquarian women. We deserve it because I'm not gonna lie, Aquarian readings always, been strongly talking about finding your husband or your wife. So I mean, we deserve it. It's been some rough years. Okay, so I definitely think we deserve it. We're coming up on that. For example, Megan Thee Stallion, she's an Aquarius, and her man that she's with now, he's definitely giving husband. Okay, like I took one good look at him. I was like, oh, look, your hot girl summers are over. Okay, you might as well go ahead and hang it on up, boo. Hang it up. And I looked at both of their chart. They both have a Capricorn Venus. I'm like, yep, hang it on up, baby. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, she been toting that man all around town, honey. They going playing golf and stuff. I'm like, if a man got you out here playing golf and working out with him, that's your husband, baby. Hang it up. Hang it up. Valerie, go ahead and well, let me get the decks out. Let's see what deck you want. All right, choose your deck: Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, or Six of Cups. I was planning to move to an area where the schools are better, smaller for my kids because they have some additional needs. Sadly, that school is closing because they don't have the numbers. Okay. Is anybody having a drink tonight? Oh, this week really testing my patience. I have me a tequila soda and I will be good to go for tonight. Third deck. It's Friday. I have a meeting on Monday with the principal. Let's go 25 minutes away. That's the right school area for us to go to. What's the see, one thing about wine makes me sleepy. And I'm trying to be turned. I don't want to be sleepy. I do drink wine when I'm trying to chill, relax, and fall asleep. But wine just make me sleepy. Probably because it got a lot of sugar in it. That's why it make you sleepy like that. I put it on my chest. Did I hear your chest? So could you tell me what area this is specifically? That way I can ask about it. Like, what's the name of that area? Like the school name and then the area. A chill. Is that the area or the school? So the area is Mayo. That's what the area is called. Eli has that crazy Leo. You still deal with that crazy Leo? I think his name start with a H. Okay, so is a chill island in Mayo a good area for Valerie to move to? Is a chill island in Mayo a good area for Valerie to move into? Is a chill Mayo a good area for Valerie to move into, to move to? Okay, so Valerie, what it's saying is to listen to your intuition. Hey, listen to your intuition because you have the Magician. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This is not giving me, oh my God, this is the best area. This is a happily ever after. And, or it may not even have anything to do with the actual area, okay? It could have to do with what you're capable of, like, for example, maybe affording or something like that. But I don't know. It's just saying some aspect about it might be a disappointment. And of course, I'm not from there. I don't know. I can't tell you that much about that with tarot cards. But I feel like the Magician is saying you could make it. Like, you could, It's kind of, I'm hearing like it's what you make it as well, okay? Is a chill a good area for Valerie to move to? A chill in Mayo. I don't know if like something like you already feel something about that area or something about it that may not live up to your expectations. Allocate me the house to rent. I'm not sure. Some aspect about it may not be what you know, may feel like a disappointment. So ideally, these are not the cards I would expect to see if you're going to be like super happy or and stuff like that, you know. But I feel like I'm hearing it's just what you make it. What you make of it. It's too built up in the area. I wanted something more countryside. Okay, well, that could be part of why it's not, you know, it's something that may not live up to your expectations. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. You see what I'm saying? Four of Cups is like I'm not interested. I don't like it. Okay, it's like the rejection card. You're going to be rejecting it in some way, shape, or form. So this is not a welcoming sign for where you're going to move to when it comes to the area. Or whatever it is, yeah. But it's up to you. Clarifying that, Magician. Yeah, it's showing that you're gonna feel like you want something else, like you're gonna wish you chose something else, but at the same time the star is still saying that you could make the best of it if you wanted to. Okay, like you could do certain things to make it more comfortable, livable, or to your liking, to your standard, whatever. Okay. Do you get a feeling when they'll start their new school? I don't really like to give timing for stuff like that, but now you asked me if the school will be right. So do you want to know if the school is right? Oh, what's that school name again? What's that school name? A Chill Sound National School. Okay. Okay. Is a Chill Sound National School gonna be a good fit for Valerie's child? A Chill Sound National School, is that gonna be a good fit? I'm getting a no. I'm getting also a no. I don't think that emotionally your child would like it. I'm kind of hearing keep searching, keep looking, something else, because I don't feel like this would be it, okay? Okay, baby, enjoy. So I don't feel like this is like your child will really thrive there or really like it. I guess more so on like an emotional level. I don't think they'll really like it. But yeah. I mean, your child may even tell you straight up, like, yeah, I don't know. They're gonna tell you straight up, like, Mom, I don't like this. I do not like this school. Get me the heck out of here. Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords to me is like a strong dislike. Like, I really don't like this. Okay. He's an Aquarius. Oh Lord, yeah. See, I knew it. Yeah. I'm like, your child gotta be an air sign because he gonna tell you straight up, no chasers, just blunt. I don't like it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, when might Valerie's child start school? When might Valerie's child start school? Valerie's child. When might Valerie's child start school? When will Valerie's child start school? Well, first of all, it is saying they're going to start school when there is a sense of emotional fulfillment with the school. Okay, so once you find he's going to start school when he feels happy with it, when you feel happy with the area. Okay, emotional fulfillment is important. Nine of Cups and the Hierophant, because that's very important. I'm kind of getting Hierophant is Taurus. The Nine of Cups in tarot usually indicate months, could be weeks, if you couple it in with if you have some like wands or like swords. So I would say it's not going to take more than maybe 6 to 9 weeks. Okay, I hope that doesn't sound like a crazy time frame, but maybe somewhere within the next 6 to 9 weeks that could happen. Okay. Of course, it can happen sooner if you just kind of settle. I mean, of course, you could settle, but do you really want to? It's up to you. So it feels like it's going to happen before the year ends for sure. Okay. The bottom of the deck is also the Nine of Wands, so the number 9 is important. So 9 weeks, I feel like is the most time it could take. So somewhere within the next 2 months, we're already October. Okay. Yep. I think it'll happen before January, though. Before, I don't know if they go on like Christmas break and stuff over there like we do, but I think it'll happen before the year ends. I feel like you'll find the perfect fit, actually. 6 of Wands is, and the 9 of Cups is the perfect fit, okay? Teachers calling a lot. I hate when they do that shit. Like, ugh. Like, if you can't handle children and, you know, why are you even in this damn profession? Like, All right, you guys. So that was my last reading. I got, let me see how many people I did today. Well, I could have did one more, but I don't think anyone's gonna come through right now because my goal was 10 and I'm only at 9. They think they're better than us. That's interesting. All right, y'all. Enjoy your Friday. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for being here, guys. You're very welcome. Mm-hmm. Ah, me and my tequila. We have a turbulent, interesting relationship, okay?